So this is our full second day. I'm going to show you around from the union office, which is where some of us are staying, but like this is kind of like the hangout spot for the group. This is the front porch. There's lots of loud traffic, motorcycles. It's not so crazy right now. Beautiful mountains that you can sort of see. Lots of those. So today we got to tour the Altagracia factory, which was really cool. And it was like exciting because before we went I was really curious to see, making sure it's recording, to see what the factory conditions are, like, because Altagracia is known to be like this fair labor, good working condition place, so I was curious to see like how they define those conditions and what's comfortable, what's considered comfortable. But the place was like really awesome. Everybody there was like family, like smiling and laughing and joking around, and like at sweatshops that doesn't happen, and they were just talking to us about their work days, like before Altagracia and after, and some of the stuff that we found out was really surprising. Like they do now, not before they had like all the workers, female workers were on birth control, and to get a job there they had to get a pregnancy test. So you can have kids, you can have a family if you're working there and you're a female. Now you can, and they have paid maternity leave for up to 3 months, which is awesome because, I mean, who wants to support a company that forces workers to take birth control and not have families? And also when they get back from the 3-month maternity leave, I forget how long they have this period, but they get 1 hour of paid work time per work day to breastfeed. So it's really cool because that's kind of unheard of for other sweatshops, and I don't even know if they do that in the States, but I just thought that was a really cool benefit that came as a result of the Altagracia factory. What else did we learn? They have 8-hour work days now. Before, they would start at like 5 or 6 and like go all day, and they had designated like bathroom break times and lunch times, and they were short and monitored. Now, you know, you go to the bathroom when you have to go, you come back, you go for your lunch break, you know, it's much more relaxed and like comfortable, you know, and everyone seems a lot happier to be producing these products, and they were all super welcoming, which is really strange because like you couldn't go into like a sweatshop somewhere else and just tour a factory and like walk around, take pictures, take videos, and be welcomed, or even let in without being beat up. So like the fact that we could just walk around and see what's going on and we were like warmly welcomed was awesome. Then we got to see like, oh hold on, you should see this. La bachata. Those trucks just kind of go around, and sometimes they have the news on, and sometimes they just have random things playing. And they're really, really loud. And I forget what I was saying before, but anyway, so we were really welcome. Oh, we got to go meet the general manager of the factory, and it was funny, like you just walk in and there's like a rack of samples, and he was showing us clothing for Duke and like Notre Dame and Trinity College, so all these different schools that do by Altagracia, and so that was really cool. It's just kind of neat to see like the source of where you're buying your clothes, and like now I can really confidently say it, or tell people at Temple that like they totally should support Altagracia, because these people, I mean, the houses are, you know, it's poverty, and they're so happy, and like it's different to hear about sweatshops and like the way people are being treated. But when you talk face to face with someone and they tell you their stories, it's like really powerful and motivating. I mean, I just really hope I can see some sort of change in Temple's bookstore when I get back to supply more Altagracia, because it does make a difference. It's, you know, it's not just a go green, eco-friendly, like save lives kind of fad. This trip is just kind of making me a lot more angry at all the brand washing that goes on to sell things that aren't really there. So hopefully we can make a difference at Temple. Another story that I heard today, which was really moving, was one of the women that have been showing us around and like working with us a lot. They were telling us a story about how she used to work at TK Factory, which is within the free trade zone. So like B&B Factory used to be the Nike place. Hold on. Okay. And TK was another one within the same free trade zone. So she was working at TK Factory. Horrible working conditions, you know, they'd get punched and beat, and a friend of hers was pregnant, got punched in the stomach and lost the baby because they don't want pregnant women working there. Anyway, so then one time she had already had children before working there, and she had a babysitter one day so she could work, and found out she was being kept to stay longer for work, but the babysitter was leaving at a certain time, so she had to get home to her family. Because as a single mother, like, you need someone to watch your kids, and you don't want to leave someone else hanging, whatever. And so she went to leave the factory and had to put up like a fight, like punching and kicking, and eventually had to actually like escape by climbing over the wall, fighting with everyone. And then she quit. But that's just the kind of thing that these people used to go through day to day, and that people all over the world working in the garment industry face. Like, that's their reality. So it's amazing to see like smiles on their faces when they tell us a story, and how welcoming they are to like share their stories about Altagracia. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. So we're excited about that. What else? Today, just toured the factory, walked around the free trade zone to like check it out. I didn't really know what to expect, so it's kind of cool to have like a visual idea of what a free trade zone is. It's just like literally an area where, you know, materials are imported, altered, manufactured, and then sent out. They can't be bought or sold within the free trade zone. So yeah. And then a few of us walked around the city. Well, it's not a city, it's like a town. And got beer.